the Chinese they talk? They say, President, you know they go China again. You have space here, sir. That story, 55 years, not to be 1 minute away to look you, minister, president, minister. The whole go study for this box side. Hey, you go to geology, I go to mining engineering. Hold on, retire. That's where you come. Even when they make me minister, they make a permanent secretary. We first tell this place start, not start. You know what to do? Because it was not bad of you. As soon as you come, a good matter. Hey, bad, it will not be. Keep on the first one. We have a lot more. And they go show you the mineral sands. They are across. Thank you very much. So now it's my opportunity and pleasure to make a call the entrepreneur, the promoter, the lead financier, the brother from another. Should we say, when they born you in a country, that country, irrespective of who's you people they come, that's your home. And this is a young man who always demonstrate that. Whenever there are problems in Sierra Leone, sometimes you go just go get it quick. Within 1 week, you don't come back. I said, you don't come. He said, inside they go. Recently, we problem in Lebanon. That is the Alpha, and they call sign up. They come tomorrow. They come and they come home to Sierra Leone. He has all the hope for Sierra Leone, and he is doing the things that people do as patriots. So I'd like to call on the promoter of the CGC Mining, the CEO and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Maki. Give him a big hand.
Madam President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers, Members of Parliament, Members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Honorable Paramount Chiefs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is with profound pride and deep appreciation that I welcome you to the official inauguration of Maforki Port. A landmark achievement and the symbol of what Sierra Leone can accomplish through vision, resolve, and unity of purpose. Not long ago, this coastline was a little more than untouched land. Today, we unveil a fully operational, privately funded port facility, a modern gateway to our country's bauxite wealth and strategic asset for broader national development. This would not have been possible without the inspiring leadership and steadfast support of His Excellency, President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, whose commitment to progress has made today's ceremony not only possible, but inevitable. Mr. President, Maforki Port is a tangible embodiment of your talk and do philosophy. Your trust in our vision encourages us to dream boldly, act decisively. Thank you, sir. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Minister of Transport and Aviation, Al-Haji Ambassador Fande Touré, and his team at the Ministry and Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority, and the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Honorable Mr. Julius Daniel Matai, and his team at the Ministry and the NMA. Thank you. Their continued guidance and collaboration have been pivotal throughout every phase of this journey. Our appreciation also goes to the members of government and parliament. Your support underscores the confidence placed in Sierra Leone's future by both national and international stakeholders. As a proud Sierra Leonean, I stand before you not just as a CEO, but as a fellow citizen. deeply committed to advancing our country's industrial and economical drive. This is more than just a business initiative. It's a national duty, sir. And I'm honored to contribute strategically to our collective advancement. CTC Mining was founded with a mission to extract and export Sierra Leone's high-quality bauxite while promoting local empowerment, sustainability, and value creation. When many doubted the bauxite deposits in Port Loko could be mined, we proved the opposite. Within 6 months of operation, we began exports. Soon after, we encountered serious logistical barriers. Rather than pause, we chose to build our own port. A bold decision that has brought us all here today. To support the ambition, we established CTC Ports and Logistics in 2024, a company fully dedicated to enhancing Sierra Leone's trade infrastructure, forging lasting public-private partnership, and increased national export capacity. This project is a result of collective determination. We're especially thankful for our host today, Chief Maforki II, Paramount Chief of Maforki, and of course, the chiefs of the surrounding chiefdoms and the landowners. Thank you very much. For their cooperation and local wisdom, their support has been essential. We also recognize the skilled contribution of our Chinese and Turkish engineering partners and unwavering commitment to our local expatriate workforce, whose diligence and technical excellence transformed the vision into a concrete reality. What stands today is more than a port. It's an integrated logistic network comprising of a 32-kilometer dedicated haul road from mine to port, a fully equipped export terminal, and a functional model of national and international partnership built to world-class standard. Maforki Port represents hope, jobs, and progress. It has already generated thousands of direct and indirect employment opportunities and infused new energy into the regional economy through training, procurement, community collaboration. As we scale, we aim to serve other sectors, extending the port's utility to additional mineral exports and broadening its national impact. To all officials, engineers, laborers, communities involved, your dedication is the very foundation upon which this port stands. Thank you for believing in the vision and working relentlessly to make this happen. On a personal note, I want to express my deepest appreciation to my lovely wife, Nada, whose continuous encouragement and unwavering belief in this mission has been a quiet but vital force behind every milestone we celebrate. Thank you, my love. And of course, the undoubtful and continuous support of my older brother Ali and my younger so-called brother Ayub, who never gave up despite very crucial moments. Thank you, Ali and Mohammed. In closing, I invite you all to view Maforki Port not merely as an infrastructure project, but as a symbol of Sierra Leone's new era of opportunity. It's a testament to what we can achieve when leadership, private enterprise, and communities move forward together with purpose. Let this just be the beginning. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you all. Your Excellency, esteemed guests, it's an honor to share with you a brief documentary that captures the vision, key milestone, and defining future of CTC Ports and Logistics.
handling capabilities, aiming to create a versatile and multifunctional terminal. CTC Ports and Logistics SL Limited is jointly established by CTC Mining SL Limited, Bao Metal Minerals International Trade Limited, and Gangtong Holdings Singapore Pte. Ltd., responsible for the construction, development, operation, and management of the port. The Maforki Port Project leverages the abundant mineral resources of CTC Mining SL Limited in Sierra Leone, aiming to build a multifunctional export platform for bauxite and surrounding mineral resources at Maforki Port, as well as a multifunctional commercial transit base serving the surrounding regions and countries. The project plans to construct 3 berths, including 2 to 10,000-ton bauxite export berths and 1 general-purpose berth, with multi-cargo handling capabilities, aiming to create a versatile and multifunctional terminal. The first phase includes the construction of 1 12,000 barge berth, equipped with a bauxite stockyard, a hauling road connecting the port and the mine, and auxiliary facilities, with an annual bauxite export capacity of 8 million tons upon completion and operation. On February 29, 2024, during the Sierra Leone Investment Forum held in China, and under the guidance of HE President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, the Chief Minister witnessed the signing of the MOU for the Port Loco Port Project, marking the commencement of this significant initiative. In April 2024, the 3 shareholders conducted an on-site inspection of the project. In August 2024, the project feasibility study was approved, and the shareholders reached a consensus on project implementation decisions. From June to September 2024, gradually complete the foundational research for the project construction, obtain the necessary construction permits, secure concession agreements, and finalize the signing procedures. In September 2024, port construction officially commenced. In October 2024, the delivery of design documents was completed. On November 18, 2024, the cofferdam construction began. And in December 2024, the cofferdam was closed. On December 30th, 2024, the pouring of the first concrete block began. In January 2025, the conveyor belt safely arrived at the port, setting a record for the longest land transport in Sierra Leone. In February 2025, the project met trial operation conditions. The terminal completed the trial operation for bauxite loading and unloading in just 3 months, once again setting a new record for the construction speed of the port at the speed of China. In February 2025, the first barge successfully docked and completed its maiden voyage. In April 2025, the ship loader underwent heavy load trial operations. Conduct training for local community employees to enhance professional skills and teamwork. During the construction phase, 300 direct jobs were provided for locals, indirectly addressing employment for nearly 1,000 people. During the operational phase, it is expected to provide 500 direct jobs for locals, indirectly addressing employment for 10,000 people. Integrate into the local culture. Participate in other national charitable activities. Attend the inaugural dinner of the Our Girls Foundation organized by the First Lady. against the backdrop of accelerating global economic integration and deepening China-Africa economic and trade cooperation. The successful opening and operation of Maforki port will bring significant economic and social benefits to the local area. Establish a comprehensive logistics system, creating a regional logistics hub port for China and Sierra Leone. Promote local economic development and deepen China-Sierra Leone economic and trade cooperation. Improve residents' income levels and quality of life. And drive the coordinated development of related local industries. Meanwhile, through government enterprise cooperation, deepen collaboration and exchanges in resource development, trade, and investment between China and Sierra Leone, achieving mutually beneficial development goals.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. President, thank you very much, distinguished. I'm really honored. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We can talk about FDI, foreign direct investment. This is the NDI, national direct investment. Thank you very much, Mr. Isham. Let God make you able to complete this. I hope I'll be around for the day when we will begin bring considered and half and take them to Kwedu, to take themselves all the way to Tibu. That's it, the family will go tell us. Now, we get all the paramount chiefs in there. I don't think say people have been called them. But when I go give me left hacker for me. I'll give a call Paramount Chief by Shebura Shibagera. But the Atina place you did it. That is the Shabro King. But where they say Shebura Bantimne. The Shabro then they call so. He's the Shabro King. PC by Shabro Shibagera. Second. PC by Foki Fenka. The man who is born in his father and my uncle. Let God get a good road. BC by Koblo Queen, the second of Marampa Chieftain. You don't know it's in a mining again. He sleeps on iron ore and wakes from the bauxite. BC by Simradis. By himself don't find bauxite. Nine Chieftain by Simrad. Because of the kind of minister we get, with Mr. Daniel Matai. PC by Kurhari of Tinkatupa. Isab Sera tell Daniel Matai, Mr. Matai. PC by Kurhari say he believes the bauxite in at Tinkatupa. So when I send people in there, it's very serious. Every day they call me. Don't tell the minister. Minister, I don't tell you in his presence. Chief, I don't tell her. Then we get, I think that's all the paramount chiefs that are here. We get the resident, the regent chief. What's that? Paramount chief. Kompa Bomboli, the second, the third. And this we just inaugurator. You know, in the name I use my power as chairman, as the president say that Paramount Chief Fasuluku make you represent presidents and give them keynote address. He did that very well. Because he's not chief, you're not chief. Yeah? So, we get Paramount Chief Bahinga Mare of Mangepure. That is and they are married. And then the daughter of the Paramount Chief, Dr. Abika, with enough balance as you. Mr. Isham the block for you. Mr. If you were there, sir. Then we get the region chief, chiefdom. These chiefdoms are very close. Here is Maforki. You look across the water, that's Bakelo. So we are very close. We are like twins in a pot. What is over? Then we get the region chief of Kamasolo chiefdom. Takumra by lawyer. Imura. Well done. Thank you very much. So we don't recognize the chieftain. I hope I haven't left anyone out. One more. What did they help? Makama? They done yesterday. Hey, Haji, how about you? I will call you, but I be the whole name. But it's not yesterday they elected. Tina Forest you. Makama chief though. Kama Antaki. Is that the name you are going to keep? Yesterday, it's new paramount. Now you did so far. We only chief them. You represent, they respect the institution of chieftains. I make you find, be a chief, son of a chief, and go to both school. If you want to be chief. But Zimra, don't call her. Now, it's a pleasure. I call on the person where he is the umbilical cord, the one who oversees the cooperation and friendship between the People's Republic of China and the Republic of Sierra Leone. We have a long history of friendship since 1971. And it is now 54 years. 54 years since we have become friends. And for that long, we are no longer friends. We are brothers and sisters. So I call my brother, the representative of the People's Republic of China, Ambassador, His Excellency, King Wang.
Thank you, Chairman. Your Excellency, Dr. Julius Maada, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Honorable Chief Minister, Honorable Ministers, Deputy Ministers, Paramount Chiefs, traditional leaders of the local community, dear staff members of the CTC, Port and Logistics, and other partners and stakeholders of this project. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, 大家好. It's a great pleasure to be here at this inauguration ceremony of the Maforki Port of CTC, Ports and Logistics Limited. Today's grand opening of this port is not only a milestone for CTC Ports and Logistics for CTC Mining Group, but also a huge positive factor and a good news for the local community, and also a remarkable development of Sierra Leone's infrastructure, transportation, and mining development, which will definitely inject new energy for Sierra Leone's economic and social development. So let me begin by expressing my warmest congratulations to CTC Ports and Logistics Limited, to the local community, and to the government of Sierra Leone. At the same time, to me, as the Chinese ambassador to Sierra Leone, this port means more. First, this port is a new progress for us to turn the important outcomes of the state visit of His Excellency President Julius Maada's visit to China last year into tangible results. During last year's visit, His Excellency personally attended the investment promotion event held by Sierra Leone Embassy in China and delivered a keynote speech. Immediately after the event, His Excellency witnessed the signing of the MOU between Chinese companies and the stakeholders from the Leone side for building this port. Just in 1 year, now we are here to celebrate the opening of this brand new, modernized and advanced port. This shows us again the Chinese speed, shows us again our commitment and sincerity to deliver on the consensus and the outcomes of the state visit, and more importantly, shows us His Excellency President Julius Maforki's vision and the personal commitment to China-Sierra Leone practical cooperation. So I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to Your Excellency for your support to China-Sierra Leone practical cooperation. Since last year, I have attended quite a few launching, inauguration, signing, handover ceremony together with ministers of Sierra Leone government, including the handover of food assistance of rice, the handover of the media equipment, the signing of 200 million IMB Economic Technical Cooperation Agreement, implementation agreement of the Black Johnson Fishing Harbor, fish export certificate to Sierra Leone side. I look forward to attending more this kind of ceremony, even when the rainy season is coming. Second, the port creates an innovative style of cooperation between China and Sierra Leone. Infrastructure is always the important part of China-Sierra Leone practical cooperation. But as we all know, infrastructure means huge investment, long payback period, and many uncertainties. For a long time, the infrastructure cooperation was conducted mainly through government funds, aid, or concessional loan, such as the UG Building, the National Stadium, China-Sierra Leone Friendship Hospital, the Juba Second Bridge, Regional Road, the National Optical Fiber Backbone Network. 10 years ago, we had the new style of cooperation, PPP, public-private partnership projects such as the Wellington, Masiaka Highway. In this case of Maforki Port, this is a complete privately invested and commercially operated project through cross-shareholding between CTC Ports and Logistics and CTC Mining. They form a community of interests and achieve win-win cooperation. I look forward to more innovative financial model of cooperation in the future that will help diversify and invigorate our practical cooperation. So, this port provides a new idea and a perfect solution to the competition for limited resources of infrastructure. I can still remember 2 years ago, just after I arrived in Sierra Leone as a Chinese ambassador, there was intense discussion about the use of paper port and the railway. The discussion originates from the gap between the demand and the supply of infrastructure. There are two different solutions. One is to focus on how to divide the existing small cake, which will cause more intense or even vicious competition and lead to lose-lose situation. Another one is to make joint efforts to bake a bigger new cake. For example, build a new port like this, or even new railway in the future, to better meet the needs of all stakeholders and at the same time create bigger space for the development in the future for Sierra Leone. Today, I'm very happy to see this new port and the road as a good example of achieving mutual benefits, shared success through win-win cooperation. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. 2 days ago, I had the honor to attend the Seoul African High-Level Forum on South-South and Triangular Cooperation of Sustainable Development. There are a lot of discussion on how to strengthen the solidarity and the cooperation between Global South and foster the agenda for sustainable development. During the discussion, infrastructure is one of the hot topics. Our own experience in China told us that the investment in infrastructure, road, railway, airport, energy plant, bridges, play a vital role in economic development. In this regard, China always put infrastructure one of the priorities in our international development cooperation. Under the framework of the Belt and Road Initiative and the Global Development Initiative in the last decade, China have participated in the construction and renovation of over 10,000 kilometers of railways, nearly 100,000 kilometers of highways, 1,000 bridges, and nearly 100 ports in Africa. Additionally, we have built 66,000 kilometers of power transmission and transformation lines, along with 150,000 kilometers of backbone communication networks across the continent. It's honest to say China's role in African infrastructure development represents a transformative partnership that has reshaped the socio-economic landscape of the continent. As Africa pursues sustainable development goals, there is growing interest in promoting infrastructure projects. China is ready to deepen cooperation with Africa in infrastructure with the principles of extensive consultation, joint contribution, and shared benefit. Last year, during the FOCAC summit, President Xi Jinping announced 10 partnership actions for modernization to deepen China-Africa cooperation and spearhead the Global South modernization, including the Partnership Action for Connectivity. China is committed to work with Leone to actively follow through on the outcomes of last year's state visit and FOCAC summit to deepen our cooperation in infrastructure and other fields in a more flexible and diverse way and provide new opportunities and new driving forces for our joint pursuit of modernization. I thank you very much for your kind attention. 谢谢大家。
Ambassador, Xia, Gunshi Fatai. We have all of Potoko here, sir. All the members of parliament are here. Honorable Abdul Latif Sise is here. Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, the APC is there. Honorable Lemuna Tijalo is there. Honorable Ishmael Sanko is there. Honorable Rachel Pesima, you don't say I pray for we. Nice help you. Honorable Abdul Karim Kanu of Lower Kwea. Let's help you sit there. So we have all of those. But above all, for security and defense, we get the representative of Chief of Defense Staff here, Brigadier General Sir David Thomas Gauja. Thank you. Welcome. Then we get the Deputy Minister of Fisheries. Then when I be grappled as you, your hand is short. Correct. You see, I mean, the Resident Minister here, and I start all this. Even the 6 factories will get now Songo, 9 million at the front here. Good luck. They are ready to talk again. To do so. But we will tell you now. The litany of developments with His Excellency the President in these 6 to 7 years we come to power, which we don't put up with. We'll let you know when the time comes. Now, I get the pleasure of a call, the one and only who makes it all happen. The Minister of Mineral Resources, the Honorable Julius Daniel Matai. Oh, na clap for him. Yeah. This is another degree for Kotoko. The chief of Tenkatopa by Kurhari is waiting for you, sir. They get from Gufena.
Your Excellency, Dr. Julius Maada, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Your Excellencies, esteemed ministers, deputy ministers, and government officials, honored paramount chiefs, respected community stakeholders, valued investors, contractors, and business partners, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, we stand at the threshold of a new era for Sierra Leone, a day of celebration, pride, and hope. With the launch of this newly constructed Maforki port at the estuary of the Makasuka River, we are not merely opening an infrastructure, we are unlocking the gateway to investment, prosperity, progress, and partnership for our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, this milestone is the fruit of visionary leadership, steadfast commitment, and strategic collaboration. At the helm of this transformation stands His Excellency President Dr. Julius Maada, whose unwavering resolve has revitalized Sierra Leone mining sector. Through bold reforms like the Mines Minerals Development Act, President Bio and his administration has modernized our regulatory environment, fostered transparency, and championed sustainable development. The Ministry of Mines and Mineral Resources and the National Minerals Agency, together with the other government ministries, departments, and agencies, have been very instrumental in attracting record levels of foreign direct investment, strengthening oversight, and ensuring that the wealth of our nation benefits every Sierra Leonean and the investors as well. I think we need to explore more. As it's been mentioned, I think Sierra Leone is underexplored. I've always said, there are those minerals we know. There are those we know we don't know. And there are those we don't know we don't know. So it's only by exploration and working with partners, we discover these minerals, then the benefits will accrue to our people and the investors. Your Excellency, sir, your call for trustworthy, patient, and credible investors has resonated globally, positioning Sierra Leone as a beacon of ethical long-term partnerships. Our government's dedication to fighting corruption, enforcing accountability and transparency, and empowering host communities through initiatives like the Community Development Fund has set a standard for responsible resource management. Ladies and gentlemen, today's achievement is also a testament to the exemplary vision and dedication of our private sector partners. The directors of CTC Sierra Leone Limited, Mr. Isham Maki, Mr. Ali Maki, Mr. Mohamed Ayub, together with their partners and contractors, have demonstrated extraordinary leadership and commitment. Their partnership with various EPC contractors, COSCO, and which is a Chinese-led state-owned shipping enterprise, has brought world-class expertise and bulk logistics and port operations to Sierra Leone. The road has not been easy, but we are here now, and I think we all need to enjoy this moment and going forward. The construction of the Maforki port and the dedicated 32-kilometer haul road, completed in a record time as has been repeated severally, is a feat of engineering and collaboration. COSCO's technical excellence, together with CTC's operational leadership, has created a port facility with shipping capacity of up to 8 million tons per annum. To just put that in context, for those who can remember, we used to have Siromco mining bauxite in Gundama, and then the Metco or Sierra Minerals Holding. They were exporting since 2008 right up to, as I speak, maximum 2 million tons per annum. So if you have a port facility that can do 8, and a mining company that can do up to 7.5 million tons per annum, and I think that's something that we should actually acknowledge and give us the commitment that we're on the right path when it comes to mining. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not just a port. It's a symbol of what can be achieved when international expertise meets Sierra Leoneans' ambition and our resilience. The impact of this project extends far beyond the boundaries of this river or Putloko. The new 32-kilometer haul road and the Maforki port infrastructure are catalysts for economic development. Things like national revenue and export growth, job creation and skill development, infrastructure, connectivity, community development and corporate social responsibilities, socio-economic upliftment, these are all embodiments of what this project brings. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate this achievement, let us also remind our collective responsibility to our investors, our communities, and our environment. The future of Sierra Leone mining sector depends on our unwavering commitment to environmental social governance. So I admonish the Ministry of Mines, Mineral Resources, the National Minerals Agency, the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, the Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, the Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority, the Environment Protection Agency, and of course other MDAs, that we must work in a very seamless coordination, ensuring that every project, mining project meets the highest benchmark of safety, environmental stewardship, and social inclusion. Again, ladies and gentlemen, our appeal that we must learn from the past, where the lack of transparency and community engagement has hindered development in the mining sector. We must embrace a new era of partnership, accountability, and shared value. This Maforki project is already setting new standards with rigorous environmental management, community consultation, and focus on long-term sustainability. Let this day be a call to all stakeholders, government regulators, private investors, contractors, community leaders. The journey ahead demands unity, coordination, and relentless dedication. So let us deepen our collaboration between all regulatory agencies to make this investment worthy. Let us ensure that the social corporate responsibility is not just a promise, but a reality, delivering tangible benefits to every community touched by mining and infrastructure. Let us also empower our youth through education, training, and employment so that they become architects of Sierra Leone's future, especially in the mining sector. Let us also safeguard our environment and heritage, ensuring that development today does not come at the expense of tomorrow. In the words of His Excellency President Julius Maada, I quote, "Let us reaffirm our commitment to a future where our minerals shine as bright and as true source of prosperity, peace, and development of all Sierra Leoneans." Unquote. Ladies and gentlemen, I conclude by asking that we can transform Sierra Leone into a hub of opportunity, innovation, and shared prosperity. Together, we can build a legacy that endures future generations. Let us rise to this challenge with courage, unity, and an unshakable belief in the promise of Sierra Leone and in the leadership of His Excellency President Julius Maada in transforming the mining sector. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Chief Kurare, everything the minister said, they say he knows something that they can't open, and they can't do. Let us recognize the presence of our Deputy Minister of Transport, the Honorable Rex Bonafide. Wave to we. Thank you very much. Now I'll do all this work. Let us recognize the presence of former Deputy Minister of Lands, former Deputy Minister of Health, former Deputy Minister of Education, the Honorable Mahmoud Karawani. You can wave to us. Thank you very much. We're all there, but we're excited. We're all there. This is one country. Now one country. Not one people there. Thank you very much. So now at the time for call the person way 9 portfolio. This Belt and Road Initiative happened, but this is our belt. That's the road. That's the belt. What side is the belt? And that's the road. So the Minister of Transport and the Aviation, the Honorable Alhaji Dr. Fande Toure Esquire. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now that's 6 hours to take over.
Your Excellency, President,
Brigadier Retired Dr. Julius Mada, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today as the Minister of Transport and Aviation with great pride and deep sense of responsibility as we commission the CTC port, a landmark in Sierra Leone's infrastructure and a symbol of our nation's forward momentum. This port is not just a new facility. It is a milestone, one that strengthens our connection to both regional and global markets. It represents the vision and commitment of His Excellency, the President, whose support has been crucial throughout this journey. I thank you most sincerely, Your Excellency, and I also want to recognize the role played by the Chief Minister throughout this process. I know the number of calls he made to me whilst we were in this process in Sierra Leone and outside of Sierra Leone. And thank you for your guidance and support, Chief Minister. With the capacity to handle 7.5 million tons of bauxite annually and plans for future expansion, the CTC port positions Sierra Leone as a key player in the global commodities trade. It is a gateway, one that will enhance exports, streamline trade logistics, and strengthen our economy. This $55 million investment is also an investment in people, creating jobs, building skills, and supporting livelihoods within this community and beyond. It empowers our communities and aligns with our broader development goals of inclusive and sustainable progress. More broadly, the CTC port elevates Sierra Leone's role in West Africa's trade ecosystem, contributing to regional economic stability and global supply chains. As a ministry, we will continue to work to ensure that infrastructure development, economic growth, and social progress go hand in hand. This inauguration is not just a ceremony. It is a statement of what we can achieve together as partners. And at this juncture, I also want to recognize the role played by my colleague, Minister Julius Matai, for his exemplary role and the support he gave me throughout the process. Let us harness this momentum by continuing to invest in people, systems, and policies that secure the port's long-term success. Let this port be more than steel and concrete. Let it be a symbol of pride, a driver of prosperity, and a beacon of relevance. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us as we sail towards our shared destiny. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. See, I tell you, I said in England, come on, day before yesterday. He just put up on what they call a concise speech. All in the inside it. That is the man from London. In the flight they begin for the good London, they can treat them for a week. Now we're not going for the Agba again, for beginning with Pasco, you go Istanbul, you go Ethiopia, just to get to London, a 6-hour flight. Now 6 hours go, 6 hours come. And you say, for you go, I did the pass. Not so. Okay. So now them don't come. This person we can talk now. I just they call a list of things that will not happen in Port Loko district since 2018. And when I come out Port Loko district, the chiefs, the MPs, and even the resident minister, while they talk, anyone who come and say, and they begin from Lunge, the new airport, the Lokomasama 40-bed hospital, the Potlogo Nasit building. The Potlogo 100-bed hospital. The Potlogo Fire Force. Now, let me go back na Pepel. Pepel did not die before 2018. Now you can revive them. Oh, get a pot there. So the Leone rock pot na Pepel. Then all the 5 factories where they put iron rod, milk, and oil, all that songo. Now look at this pot. This one I go say, the Maforki pot. You know why they say, what you get now? It gets an abund. Get bauxite in a bond. You get roots in a bond. If you go check CTC, then go there. It's a selfish man. And they don't need for build port. There's a port called Niti. Go there for just the export. It's not one. Say, let's go to Port Loco. He said, Julius Matar. So when that person they can, every day when we say, we just say, thank you, all the time. Or thank you inside the Torah, only one country, one people. But this man, the father when I be the headmaster, like the school na Pukewu. When Mama Kera go school, I ask him, he say, what is your name, boy? Now the father, the boy, that's him, the boy, not the father, they talk to the boy at the time. Now the boy say, I've been named Mada. And the father think, he said, this boy looks like a leader. He said, that's not your name. I'll give you a name. And he thought about Julius Caesar. He thought about Julius Nyerere. Then I say, your name is Julius. Julius Mada Bill. Are we disappointed? No. Are we disappointed? When like him cometh another. When like him cometh another, Panakra will begin crying. So don't go to they wait for you. So ladies and gentlemen, now the pleasure for make the man where go to China no more last February. I've been go with him, but meet up na Shenzhen. I no go Beijing. He go there, he come. Today 1 year later, there's a port. Oh no, don't talk say the party waka. If that pass spend $1 million for waka, he bring a port of $20 million. That loss is standing. If that part go, he come. They bring Nant Energy. Where Abu Kamara there? Abu Kamara, CEO of Nant Energy, 150 megawatts. They pambila na kisi. Na for that you work around there. But Ali, you a businessman. If you put 1 million, you get 250 million. Now notice. So don't clap for the park. So ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome who like Julius Caesar? Who like Julius Nyerere? Is now the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. But talk about that, say, wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's sit down, please. Please, Ms. Spokesperson, introduce you. You go for right of the location. Maforki to Penoa. No one know. Mr. Chairman, ministers of government, members of parliament, I see you come plenty. You can see what they do. Welcome. We come to paramount chiefdom and other traditional leaders. We don't come. The management and staff of CTC Mining and CTC Ports and Logistics, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and we the Maforkians, when are they? you, Nade. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not get this occasion. Make us speak small English, then I can talk to you. I want to express my sincere appreciation to the management and staff of CTC Mining and CTC Ports and Logistics Limited for the progress within a very short time. In November 2022, CTC Mining Company was awarded the Port Bauxite concession. And in May 2023, barely 7 months after, they already started exporting bauxite. And not too long after that, the Ministry of Transport and Aviation informed me that the CTC Ports and Logistics wanted to build and operate a seaport for mineral exports. They started the construction in November 2024, and today we are here to commission that port. Thank you for working so hard. The determination of these companies to deliver results is incredible, as we can all attest. But I'm even more proud of the accomplishment because this is a 50% owned Sierra Leonean venture. Before, all people that they do business by house, so all the money they go. This one, whatever profit, the 50% they left in this country. And some of who is a bit drag, who must drag now they hate. If they're not giving formally, then they'll give informally. I want to say that you are a shining example to other Sierra Leoneans that have business acumen and talent to successfully deliver for our people in the private sector. It also demonstrates that Sierra Leone's readiness to do business and that our efforts to create a conducive investment climate are manifesting real results on the state of art infrastructure development. As the investment pipeline grows, we remain committed to undertaking deeper and more significant reforms because private sector development is critical to changing our development story in Sierra Leone. As we continue to make significant investments in human capital development, some which is among the highest in the continent, we must facilitate the demand for that talent in the private sector. Moreover, my commitment to development through private sector growth to deliver jobs has always had an unbiased regional spread. The chairperson for this occasion has made reference to that already. And Butloko has disproportionately enjoyed from this administration and my very self than any other district in this country. I'm once again in Butloko to unveil yet another mega private sector project. While we continue to support development in your district, I want to appeal to our esteemed paramount chiefs who are here, fortunately in their numbers, political representatives, our members of parliament who are also here in very good numbers, to protect these assets. This does not belong to the company anymore, it belongs to you. It is going to benefit you in terms of employment. It's also going to bring what we take to other chiefdoms. The CDA the payment. We don't reach a point now where the paramount chief the security go in at Tom Colini the other time, and also some parts of Putloko. Paramount chief they don't become exploration experts. And they don't have their dream. They say they don't get mineral. Yesterday I dream I get gold in this place. We have given the scientific tools so that we're going to explore further and scientifically prove it before we begin dig. Because first thing will be the mine and send them up. Now we say any community outside in the mine, they for benefit. The last time we have been in Tonkolili, the money we will give them like $6 million to 2 chiefdoms. $6 million. Now they go to minister. Go to the minister, you know, kind of state house, you know, go to parliament, not directly to the chiefdom. Not only a fair government, one way get heart for the people then. Now Ingo do that kind of thing. So we begin mine in this country. No government no ever say them people that when they dig their land, where they place outside in the mine, they will be part of that. Peace and stability are paramount for sustained progress. And it is our collective effort that will ensure that these investments flourish. We don't come out today, we get for gold. If people then decide for they can't achieve anything now, they embarking the operation, they go make the operation not go deliver, waiting for deliver. But if winners, in addition to the official security the way they winners have become security for everything way they now, I think it's the right thing that for do. And that will make we self will be proud of Funa. And we will make sure see the benefit of this activity and everything we want to see. Don't paper we get for left. Winners self, the Maforkians will enjoy the benefit of their activity here. It is my expectation that this seaport will bring global trade routes closer to our local producers by linking our mineral exports to international markets. I'm informed that CTC Mining intends to export 5 million tons of bauxite this year, which will increase to 7.5 million next year. And as the benefits they increase, now so waiting that the given ourselves will increase. And as we talk about the benefits, may not just be money. The honorable chairman for this occasion was not fortunate to don't go learn for be mining engineer. And my ambassador self, he said, we know which is in Apolloco, he said, go do geology. Now, one of the best universities there around the world. And then I poof because they don't get the right government. They don't get luck. Like some of we, today, we get free education. At the right time, this was developed. And why I did say that? Because when I'm a member of parliament now we young party member. And if you vote the wrong person, you get the wrong answer. And that makes today this mining engineer. I don't know what you go do in grave, but I didn't know I go do that engineering then. Whatever happened, if we there like we make sure we say bauxite day, and then we go dig there. So tell you go able to do some engineering why they don't do. To promote long-term sustainability, there should be inclusivity and collaboration that goes beyond CTC mining and ports and logistics. There should be plan to place and enable third-party utilization of port facilities to create downstream business opportunities that will benefit more Sierra Leoneans. Of course, when they don't make this road, so they're going to use them for this, for all. But now road infrastructure today, if they say that they go, they need to take and put in a pocket and go. These spots, they not go take them and pack them and fold them and go. Now, and we want to make sure we benefit from that one day. As I commend CTC mining and ports and logistics for this investment, I'd like to note that exporting raw materials alone should not be the end. We will give you a breather, but we are going to make sure that we start to add value to our minerals in Sierra Leone too. And I want to encourage you to think about that as quickly as possible. I'd like you to consider processing and refining our minerals locally. That way, it will benefit us more, and we employ more, and we develop our skills. We want to develop a country that does not just feed global industries, but builds its own. My government is ready to support mineral value addition as the cornerstone of Sierra Leone's industrialization. We are also committed to driving local content. Partners should transfer knowledge, build skills, and ensure that Sierra Leoneans are capacitated to innovate, manage large-scale investment projects in Sierra Leone. To encourage you to work alongside the many young men and women that we have. It is critical for the management to continue to collaborate with local leaders. The Paramount Chief don't attest to that for saying you have been working hand in glove with them. You need to maintain that. You need that socializing so that there will be harmony and you'll be able to realize the benefit of your investment. It is our responsibility to make sure that you get the returns on your investment here. In that light, I want to conclude by saying thank you to the Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Minister of Transport and Aviation, the resident minister, paramount chiefs, members of parliament, and all other state functionaries for providing the oversight and support that has made it possible for us to be here today. I want to again extend my sincere gratitude to CTC Mining and Ports and Logistics for delivering this facility, especially within the time scope. I will want to encourage us all to continue to build our beloved country and share prosperity. I thank you all.
A big round of applause. Now, everything they say, Pauli don't go study at the University of Pennsylvania. They don't go study at the University of Nottingham. 53 years ago, so they can't cry today. And now cities are not going to take me, but we don't know so. I don't know, it's happening to take me. Now leadership. Now I can say, some economists say good economy, good policies are good together. Now because you don't get leader we get sense. Leader we get sense, they make it work, they work together. So now I get to recognize the backroom staff of Isham. If you didn't hide. Where are you, Benamude? When they hide, not so. When I did that, the backroom staff, I feel don't go hide. But at the end of the end, and then they push. But to crown it all, somebody come out all the way from Antwerp. You see, most can't tell the president thank you. For where he gets confidence from them, he give the opportunity for them to say, yes, as Sierra Leoneans, let's be able to contribute. I get for call the elder brother of Isham Maki, Mr. Ali Maki of Antwerp, Belgium. For make he can give a vote of thanks and specifically for thank His Excellency the President. Thank you very much and welcome, Ali.
Me, I name Pa Mohamed Fona, Banchi Dibdom, Makeni. I work them potato, orange fresh sweet potato. And this potato, it get many help. It they give me money. Now that make I depend for work this potato. If you person work this potato, it don't go fail. Now 3 months, they harvest them. Where he said this potato, he go able to pay for the school fees. He go able to help more and more the family. What he make I depend on him. Well, this potato, if he make a no money,